hi, I'm Bianca. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. So today I just wanted to sit down and film this smoky eye. It's been a hot minute since I have even worn a smoky eye. So I did give you two lip options in this video, a classic nude, and then I decided to opt for this bright lip, which I think is a little bit different, but I'm not mad at it. So if you are interested in how I achieve this look, then please keep watching.
Perfect.
Okay, so jumping right into this tutorial, I am just prepping my lids for eyeshadow. I'm just putting some concealer on, and then I will be placing the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder right on top to set it. And for my transition color, I'm taking 7 and 7 from the Troublemaker palette from Urban Decay, and I'll be placing that in my crease. I'm also mixing Bailout as well. I did place some tape at the corners of my eyes. I want this to be kind of like a winged out look. So I'm placing the Maccosmetics kohl liner in the shade Coffee, and I'll be placing that closest to my lash line and then blending it out with this small angled brush, and I'm going to be making a wing with this. Next, grabbing the black shade in the Troublemaker palette, and I'll be placing that right where I placed the kohl liner. You can really grab any black eyeshadow that you have laying around. It doesn't have to be, this exact one. Next, I'm dipping into the shade Relish with another angled brush, and I'll be placing that right where I placed the kohl liner and blending that out. This is a double-ended brush from Eco Tools, and just using the fatter side to blend it out. I'm also grabbing this shade from Maccosmetics, and it's kind of a more burnt red, and blending that out, jumping back into 7-7. So you just want to grab all the colors and just keep blending and meshing. So like I said, you'll just keep grabbing the same colors, blending, adding more darkness, just really buffing everything out and making sure everything's blended. Then I'm going to tightline with that same kohl liner in the upper lash line. Okay, and so once I removed the tape, I decided to make this more of kind of a wing, and because I have a hooded eyes, this is a really nice technique to make it look like you have a winged liner type of effect. So I just kind of bring that wing in a little bit into my crease so that it looks like I have more of an almond shape than I really do. And this is another technique that I like to do. I like to put a little bit of the Duo glue. This is the clear glue closest to my lash line. Then I also place it obviously on my lashes as well. I bend the lashes to fit my eyes, and then I place the lashes directly next to my lash line. And this just makes sure that everything adheres really nicely and does not move at all. And then I'm jumping in with mascara. I'm using the Essence Princess Lash Mascara. Primer, I'm using the new e.l.f. Putty primer. It's supposed to be in comparison to the Tatcha one. I'm still testing it out. I'm not sure yet how I like it, but I think I might have put a little too much. We'll see. But I did also highlight my cheekbones and a little bit of my nose with the Aargon highlighting liquid oil. And then I'm going to move on to foundation. Foundation, I'm using my trusty Maybelline Matte and Poreless mixed with the Dewey and Smooth foundation, the shades 220 and 225, and of course blending that out with my trusty Morphe sponge. So for concealer, I tried out the NYX Cosmetics waterproof and creaseless concealer, and I have to say I'm not sure if I really like this concealer. It looked really nice at first, like putting it down and then setting it, but honestly, even in the intro you can kind of tell like it creased really bad on me, even though when I set it, it didn't really crease, but I feel like it made me look really cakey. And then here I'm just setting my entire face with a little small brush, and I'm setting it with the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze, and I'm placing that on the temples of my forehead, my cheekbones, and underneath my chin. And to contour my nose a little bit, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the darkest shade. Highlight, I'm using the new Wet n Wild Loose Pigment highlighters, and I'm using the lightest shade. The name I'll have in the description bar below. For blush, I'm using the Tarte Cosmetics blush in the shade Party, and I'm placing that all over my cheeks and my nose as well. I love blush. So to finish off the lower lash line, I am just placing more translucent powder, and then I will be buffing that 7 in 7 color all over on the bottom lash line. Okay, so for the first lip option, I am taking my trusty lip liner in the shade Sandstorm from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm lining my lips. And then to fill them in, I'm using the Megaglo Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild, and I'm using the shade Send Nudes. Okay, and for the other lipstick option, I'm just relining my lips with that same lip pencil. And then I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Heroine. And like I mentioned in the intro, I actually really enjoy this color. It's really vibrant, beautiful color for summer, and I'm pretty surprised how I liked it with this smoky eye. It matches my shirt as well, so can't go wrong there, girl. And to top off this bright color, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lip Lacquer in the shade Clear just to give it a more glossy look. All right, this is the final result. I absolutely love how it turned out. You can never go wrong with a classic smoky eye. And I actually love how this bright lip looks. It's not something that I would normally pair with a smoky eye, but I really like it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.